I spent $100 and bought all of them. And I'll be ranking them on a tier list based on taste, value, and macros, with the S tier being the best of the best, and F tier basically chalk with food coloring. And you might be surprised by some of the results. So to make things easier, I split all of the protein snacks into different categories. So I'll just be tasting these and then categorizing them onto the tier list. We gotta start with the salty. First one we have here are the Quest protein chips, chili lime flavor. They actually smell exactly like nacho cheese Doritos. And similar to Doritos, half the bag is empty when you open it up. The seasoning that they put on the chip is good, but the actual chip tastes like cardboard. I'm gonna put this one at a C tier. Could I eat this entire bag? Probably. Would I buy it again? Probably not. Next we have Legendary Foods and their barbecue popped protein chips. This actual bag looks a lot bigger than the Quest one. So far they're on pretty equal ground, so hopefully this tastes better. Interesting. They're super crunchy, very flavorful, and I feel like you don't have that cardboard taste because it kind of disappears in your mouth as you chew on it. So I think that was a smart move for them to go that way. Actually kind of addicting because of the whole texture of it. I'm gonna put these in the A class. I could eat this entire bag pretty easily, honestly. We're back with Quest. We have the crunchy protein puffs. These look like the puffy Cheetos, but just a protein variation of them. Let's try the taste now. Have a little slip here. Whoops. Again, Quest nails the smell. You get a lot more per bag. They're smaller. Let's give them a try. No, these are horrible. Really artificial cheese flavors on top of cardboard. And then the texture is way off. I guess it's not as airy as I'm used to the Cheetos being. They're gonna be an easy decision. These are F tier for sure. Next, we're gonna jump into the pastries, which is what I've been looking forward to the most. I am obsessed with sweets, I'm obsessed with pastries, and so seeing all this variety with protein snacks got me really excited for this video in the first place. I think we might have a lot of high scores here, but I'm gonna try not to get ahead of myself. This is the Skippy Oatmeal Protein Pie. And I saw this originally and I got excited. It's been a struggle not eating this before recording because if you know anything about me, I am obsessed with the Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies. I used to eat like a box a day of those when I was younger. Maybe not the healthiest choice, but I love them. I still love them to this day. They have these double-decker versions. Yes, macros aren't the best. Typically with a protein snack, I like protein to be the highest macronutrient out of everything else. And here you're getting more fats than you're even getting grams of protein. I don't know. That looks absolutely phenomenal. It's like shiny. I thought it was gonna be better though, not gonna lie. I do feel if I just took my own oatmeal cookies and put some peanut butter in between it, it tastes a lot better because this is a little bland, it's super dry. So yeah, it's all right, but I had higher expectations, honestly. I'd still prefer it over the Quest protein chips, so I think that's gonna be a B. We're back with Legendary again, which didn't disappoint last time. They did pretty good. And they have a protein Pop-Tart. Who doesn't love Pop-Tarts? I love Pop-Tarts. I kind of like those macros. They're not terrible. They're pretty similar to most protein bars. It actually recommends to remove the wrapper and microwave for 10 seconds and then prepare for your mind to be blown. Looks-wise and smells-wise, it feels like this needs to be tested more. It doesn't feel like food, but let's give it a chance because they said my mind is gonna be blown. So I'm gonna pop this in the microwave and see. 10 seconds. And while that's in the microwave, it's a great time to introduce our sponsor, me. As I mentioned earlier on in the video, this is about $100 worth of snacks, which I probably should have invested in a better way, but it's too late for that. So I'd appreciate a like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell if this video brings any value or entertainment to you at all. And that's our Pop-Tart. It looks exactly the same, so. That was actually surprisingly good. I definitely eat more of those, and the macros, as I said before, are pretty decent. I'm gonna put it in the B's, but I'm gonna put it ahead of the Skippy. The only reason it's not an A for me right away is because you do need to heat it up, take some extra steps, but still pretty good. Try it out. All right, this is another one I was excited about. So this is a Power Pie, which is basically a moon pie, but protein version. Value and macros are pretty low. Let's see how the taste matches up. Smells just like it has that kind of chocolate coating that's falling off. It's similar to the moon pies. Ah, man, that sucks. Bland, dry, has terrible macros, and not that cheap. So this is gonna be another F tier for that one. Damn, I had high hopes for that one. Again, high hopes. I have high hopes for all these pastries and they're letting me down, but look at this. My cookie dealer, strawberry toaster pastry. A cookie filled with raspberry jelly. That cannot be bad. Macros aren't great, not gonna lie. It's 60 grams of carbs just for a cookie. No one's gonna wanna eat just half of this. Everyone's gonna eat the full cookie. So I gotta do half the cookie just to see the inside if it looks anything like the marketing. And no, it does not. That does not look the same. Let's give it a try. That's the driest cookie I've ever had in my life. Usually, if things are sweet, it's enough, but no, these things are just really, they're extremely dry and bland. Even if you're trying to stay a little bit healthier, just grab a normal cookie. You're better off than eating this. It has to go in the F class. Like, I definitely would never recommend that to anybody. All right, so now let's move on to the protein bars. The 1 bars, it tastes almost like a bowl of Fruity Pebbles. I really enjoy it. And other flavors that I've had are amazing. This is gonna be our first S tier. Now we have Quest. I'm gonna give it a high B when it comes to Quest. They should stick to just the protein bars. Next we have the Protein Crisps by BSN. That's the best one I've had today. I think we have another S tier. I think this one's better than the 1 bar. Next we're gonna do the Power Crunch Bar. This one's a B class as well. I'm gonna put it under the Quest and the Protein Pop-Tart. That's a B. So the last protein bar, Barbell's Caramel Choco. A tier. All right. Now finally we have the candy. Seen them already, let's give them one last chance. We got Quest and we got their protein M&Ms. I'm gonna cut this one a little bit more slack because it's different. It's less of a bar and it's more just like candy. You can take this to the movie theater and feel like you're eating candy, so I like that a little bit more. Not terrible, not great. I'm gonna put these in the C category. Next, we're gonna switch up the chocolates and we got the Alani Nu gummies. These are the snack with the lowest protein. I wouldn't even call these a protein snack, really. It smells like weird chemicals. They have this weird shine on them where they actually look like real worms. So I'm glad the packaging on the outside is cute because the inside is kind of scary, not gonna lie. So let's try them out. I'd just rather have normal gummies, honestly. I think you could splurge one day when you go to the movies and just have your normal gummies, and I don't think you need to spend 3 times the price for these Alani gummies, I'm sorry. They're not terrible, so these are gonna get a C. We have the Anna bar. It says it's a protein packed candy bar. That does taste like a candy bar. Don't get mad at me. I'm making some changes. I can't have 3 things in S tier. That defeats the purpose of it being an S tier. I'm dropping down the 1 bars to the A tier, and Anna bar is going up to S. Anna bar takes it. Anna bar's the #1 S tier. Anna bar's the best thing I've had today. Last but not least, we're gonna give Quest one last chance, man. Peanut butter cups. You can't get a peanut butter cup wrong. It's chocolate, it's peanut butter. But first of all, they don't have that cool little cup that you take off the other ones. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus. Damn it, Quest. I was rooting for you. It doesn't taste like peanut butter. It doesn't taste like chocolate. It's just not good. Peanut butter cups, gonna be an F. Let me know down in the comments if you agree. I'd love to review any additional snacks I might have missed in a future videos. Also, let me know if you'd rank these differently. I'm really curious what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed this video, then you might enjoy seeing me try 100 years of fad diets. You can check that video out right here. As for me, I'm gonna finish these and I'll catch you next week.